Hey everyone, and welcome back to Construction Simulator in Europe. We're busy doing this silo level. Last time we did a whole lot of digging, a little bit of graveling, and we put those pipes in the ground. And it looks like we're up to the concrete part of this. Let's jump into the truck and get our supplies delivered. I do like it when we do it this way rather than a site delivery. It's kind of fun to maneuver trucks into the site and use alternate equipment. You know, we could be using the crane here, but I think the excavator actually is just going to be fine. I think that should do us well. Jump into here, and we'll do our best to use some muscle memory here. I think that should do us quite well. So we're 33% the way through, but I expect we should be able to make some pretty good progress here. I think the game will say, hey, you've done a lot when we... What are you doing, camera? When we do the concrete, I think it's going to jump up pretty fast. We need the red things. And... Ooh, get that down correctly. Yeah, the maneuverability with the excavator is a little bit trickier than a crane, but it is fun. Excavator, without a doubt, is my favourite implement. Yeah, the more I can use it, the happier I am. And then, what's the last thing? A pallet of wood. Looks like the positioning that we've used is pretty good, actually. So we'll do some foundations, no doubt, and then let's rotate that. And then we'll probably put a ceiling on it. That's what that concrete normally means. And it says, what do we need to do? Get out of here, buddy. And there we go. And yeah, we'll park just straight backwards, I think. That should give us enough space to get the concrete mixer in there. I think I might use the all-in-one for this, so we don't have to worry about trying to back things up. And I think the truck probably can stay there. I don't know what we have in our world. Yeah, here's the all-in-one. So let's jump into that and we'll do some fast traveling and all that kind of stuff. And fast travel. I forget where we're working. Is it over here? Down here? That's the airport. It's over here. So this is... Yeah, it's down here. So yeah, this is the stadium contract that we'll get back to. And this is where we are today. If you had driven that was like close to complete opposites, I think. So yeah, that would have probably taken a while. Let's try about there. We'll make sure that the chute is in the right spot. We will turn pouring on so it goes into ourselves and put those legs down and away we go. Let's try to get a camera angle that's more useful. I always like to start close because I always find it hard to come back to where you were. We may have to move here. And, well, we are going to have to refill the truck at least. That's not what I wanted. Fill up and then start pouring. And away we go. I don't know if concreting is one of my favorite things in the game. I think it's because it's just so slow and repetitive. Yeah, we are going to have to move for those circles. I recall doing a silo in the contract. I think it was the first episode of the playlists for contracts. There's also playlists for the stadium and the airport. Well, that's that done. I don't know if we can reach. How long's the arm? Nah, I'm wasting my time. So let's, what do I want to do? Reset, drive mode. Yeah, the game definitely does have different vibes with the different contracts. I own all the DLCs, so I really should... Whoops, wrong one. I really should try the spaceport. I've never even made the map for it, so it would be kind of cool to do that. I do believe it's a lot of work. The current plan is just to enjoy the contracts and keep going until they start becoming repetitive, as in they start giving you the contract again for the second time. I think I still have a fair few to go. I've got a feeling is there a stat for that? I think under... Is it under progress? Is there... Campaigns completed 6. Yeah, contracts, here you go. 25 out of 50. Yeah, so we've got a lot more to go. Why can't I go any further? Alright, there we go. This is quite a deep pour, this one. It's a good couple of feet. Yeah, this is going to use a lot of material up. Still going for the $25 million goal, so we get the achievement for having $25 million in a campaign land. So my goal is not to spend any money on any equipment. We are going to have to spend some money on concrete, but the good news is that they always pay you more than it's worth, so that's okay. So we're at 23,400,000. So I'm guessing maybe 5 more jobs, somewhere around there, and we will finally pop that achievement. I wonder if there's a good technique for this. Fill up. Should I start in the middle and work my way out? Should I go in spirals? I don't know. Yeah, that's deep. It's got to be a couple of feet deep, I guess. Round and round we go. It's kind of making a pancake. It's a big waffle. I don't know if this cement mixer has a different delivery rate compared to the ones where you back a truck into it. It feels like it's coming out kind of slow. I may be hovering over areas which don't have that green ring too long. So every once in a while it goes white and I think I'm wasting my time. Yeah, it's quite a large amount. I'm surprised I haven't had to refill actually. Should have made a smiley face. Didn't think of it. It's quite a thick pour. It would take a while to cure, wouldn't it? Isn't it like... Yeah, is it the Hoover Dam or something where they were talking about if they had just poured it as one slab, it would have taken like 20,000 years to set because it just would have stayed so hot in the middle. And refill. So the thing about concrete is if you put the truck back into your garage, you get only about 50% of its worth back. So I will not be storing this guy. I will be 100% just leaving him in the world. Okay. Yeah, I tend to leave it out in the streets at some random location. Why can't I bend? Let me... Why won't it go forwards more? There it goes. A little bit more forward, please. So what's that? 82%. Okay, okay. If we just go over here, it should give us the rest. Yep, 100. That was a little bit too easy, actually. Yeah, I get that it would flow around, but it seems to be slightly higher numbers than it should be. Voila! Get out of the way. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're rapidly getting through the levels now. So, come on, let me in. Stretch. There he goes. Yeah, that first hydraulic that does the arm, it doesn't want to really go down flat much. It's kind of fighting me. Well, it's always a good thing when you're going through concrete because you know you're going to get paid a lot. Oh, up you come. My favorite concreting job, I'm not a big concrete fan, but my favorite job was doing the massive bridge over the river. You had to pour the pylon and it was just box on top of box on top of box, and by the end you needed to have the greatest reach pump and you could barely get up high enough. It was like 7 stories high or something. But yeah, out of all the concreting jobs, absolutely that was my favorite. And more. Okay, 53%. So yeah, we're getting through the percentages. Kind of cool, isn't it? I'm trying to see what we're doing. Yeah, big cylinders. Another load. Fill up. Concrete, concrete, concrete. Alright, so we're about $100,000 up already today. That's alright. And we're at 56. I think we started, what, at 30%? Can't complain about that. This is actually pretty fast. I'll take this type of concreting over a boring flat floor any day. But I think we're about to get flat floors anyway. There's the concrete on the truck that has to go somewhere. Machine is empty. No, it's not empty. Those delays are stupid. Yeah, you are way too late. I don't know what it is with those dialogues. I am using the trigger to pump the concrete, and I think the code, the game's code, is not programmed to understand that as a way of cancelling that dialogue. And it's kind of annoying. So that dialogue should be gone by now. Like it's full, right? It should just automatically just clear itself. And the machine is not empty. You just... Yeah. That it's a bit rubbish. I mean, that's still there. That's like... it's ridiculously bad. One more time. One more time. Am I missing? It's hard to tell. Look at that percentage fly up. Yeah, it looks like we put the truck in a pretty good spot. Yeah, this seems to be a little bit easier than I would expect. I expect to have to pour a little bit more than this. Are we going to be able to do it with what we've got left in the tank? Probably not. Ooh, darkness has bestowed us. Is there going to be any more? More. I think I am going to change the time of day. I'm not a fan of working in the shadows. So where's my truck? Oh, we're getting there. This, the height of them's definitely getting there. I think the silos we did in episode 1 were pretty... Why can't I go? There you go. Oh, actually, yeah, when you get out of the truck, it turns pouring off. That dialogue is being silly. And 100 again. Yeah, this is getting a little bit repetitive now. I'm wondering why, if that's why they simplified it. It's a little bit too easy to control. Oh, I have to just move it. There we go. Done. Pour the walls. So where's the wall? Okay, right there. All right, we may be a little bit too close for this, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, this is going to go through the concrete for sure. Can we see down the hole? Oh yeah, a little bit. Well, that's interesting. We feel emptied just at that point. I wonder how accurate I need to be. Do I need to go around to the corners and get that little perfect bit? I think what I'll do is I'll just do it like this. And we'll see how we go. Alright, how close can I get? Luckily it's in the air a bit, which means it does give you a little bit more closer reach. 89, 97, 98. Yeah, if we just go over the other side, we should be good. Yeah, we're really close here. 100. And there we go. So ceiling component needs to go where? Let me shut this down. What do you mean I can't shut down? Oh, reset. That's what I need. Okay. I should be able to... Yeah, driving mode. Okay, we have to put it where our truck is. This should actually work out quite well because I think we're going to do the roof. And if we park... How's this going to work? Yeah, if we just get out of the way, let the excavator jump in there. Come on. And in and out quickly. The camera angles are not great today. I'm not happy with them at all. The game is doing a whole lot of that U-turn rubbish. That should be enough. Yeah, the excavator makes that so easy. I suppose we could have put a mobile crane, like one of the bigger ones, next to the site. That's the other way of doing it. That was a bit lazy. But it was fun regardless. I'm not a fan of doing that type of craning. And voila. 79. Yeah, we are pounding through this. So yeah, this should go pretty easy. I reckon it's just going to be the concrete and we're going to be done. Maybe a little bit of flowers or something at best. So how's our thing at the back? 1 minute. Camera angle. Yep, the things at the back's okay. You can pour into our own chute. That's one of the big things to check before you pull the legs out, because the chute at the back you can't turn left and right once the legs are out, because the controls for that turn into the controls for the boom. Make sure we don't hit that excavator, my favorite tool. And see if we can get a camera angle that's a bit better. Okay, that was zoomed in. Wow, I thought it was zoomed out. And away we go. Hopefully we can do this in one load. I'm going to get that little bit there, just in case we don't have reach to get to the far end and it's going to matter. Let's have a look at the construction mode, see what it looks like. It's pretty boring. I don't really like how the color palette turns kind of grey. Makes it sometimes quite hard to see what's going on. And what's that, about halfway? Yep. 46, 48, 49, 50. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. The silo overall job percentage is going up as we do this, so yeah, I would be surprised if this is finishable pretty soon. They tend to make the foreman around 90-something%, so I think riskily this is going to be put the lid on, and then we'll call it job done, I think. Oh, I can just reach. Come on. Yeah, just, oh, come on. Hopefully our flow, our viscosity skill point will give us what we need. Oh, 90. Let me probably start over here. Ah, don't make me move, don't make me move. 97. Also, don't make me refill either. 97. Alright, let's see if we get this part here and see if that's enough. Come on, come on. Let me, done. 100. Nice. And clear the construction site. That is good news. This is going to be your new home for a while, Mr. Concrete Truck. I will take it off the road because once the job's complete, we'll get drivers honking, complaining that they can't get by. And camera angles. And this can get off the site as well. And this may just pop. There we go. Speak to the foreman and job complete. There we go. Another silo made in this land. Goodbye dialogue. Hello foreman. Da da da. There we go. Industrial silo. And that will be the end of the episode. Next time we'll find another contract and yeah, do something fun. As always, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button if you want to see more Construction Simulator and Farming Simulator action. And we'll see you next time. Bye everybody.